Hey everyone, welcome to 4-2 Simulations. Hey everyone, welcome to the JDM Hillclimb Challenge. Yes, we are here at Prescott Hillclimb in Gloucestershire, and we're going to be taking 3 JDM cars, tuned obviously, up the hill to see what can get up there faster. And this is the circuit we're going to be using, so it's the Prescott Hillclimb, just outside of Cheltenham, Gloucestershire in England. It's 1 kilometre, so 0.64 miles, used regularly by the British Hill Climb Championship, which you can watch on YouTube actually. I really recommend watching it, it's great fun on the weekends. And the record was actually set last weekend at time of recording. It's a 34.6 by Matthew Ryder in a Gould GR59. Lots of elevation change, really interesting track. It tests all kinds of different cars and different aspects about your car. So let's go and check out what cars we'll be using. So the first car in our challenge is the Honda NSX Sorcery spec K24T. And yes, that does mean it has a K-swap. 991 horsepower, 1034 newton meters of torque, rear wheel drive, and only weighs 1150 kilograms, so it's the lightest of all 3 cars, which in theory should give it a good advantage. Next up is the Nissan Skyline R34 V-Spec Performance. 914 horsepower, 924 newton meters of torque, so a little less torque, and it weighs 1560 kilograms, so it definitely weighs more. But it does have 4-wheel drive, so will that be an advantage in the challenge? And finally we have the Toyota Supra Zesty version, interesting name. 938 horsepower, 1118 newton meters of torque, and 1470 kilograms, so it's quite heavy, but it has a lot of torque. So I think it will be pretty good off the line. Obviously depending on traction, but let's find out. Alright then, so here we are in the NSX, and we're going to try and see if we can make it up in one piece. Let's go for a practice run. We're on no turbo at the moment, so the turbo is off, and wow, it is quick for having no turbo. It is very quick. Oh. And yeah, she is interesting. Oh, no turning circle. Blimey, this is going to be a challenge. Oh, that's a bit better. Use the throttle to bring it round. Wow, it just wants to crash everywhere. How is this going to be with the turbo? Such a great little track, this. Ugh. What was that? 48.7. So now, if we come back to the pits, here is our turbo. Let's go for it. 100%. We have to restart. 100% turbo. Listen to that. Wow, it's like 10,000 RPM. Cook our rear tyres. Holy moly. It's all over the place. You can't use the power, it's impossible. Oh my god. My wheel is so old it can't keep up with this. Jeez. Just has no grip in any gear. It's just like, what is the point of this? You can just about go full throttle. Oh no, I'm going down the hill. Oh no. Okay. I think we're going to need a bit more practice on this one. Okay, so here we are in the Supra. Yep, that's a Supra. No turbo adjustment on this one, so I think we're just going straight in. So let's see what it's like. It says no turbo, it says no booster, but there definitely is. These cars were not made for this kind of track. Oh, it handles the low speed quite well. Oh. You can see how much throttle I'm putting on, it's hardly anything. But at 900 odd horsepower. It's just got no grip around the corner, that's the thing. But it feels slightly easier to drive than the NSX. Obviously I'm not going fast yet, but it's at 48.8. Not too dissimilar to what I did in the NSX, but yeah, again, you're going to need more practice, but slightly easier to drive, I would say. So finally, here we are in the R34. God, it sounds so good. Popping. Love it. So we're on 10% turbo, that's what it gives you as standard. Oh, and we've popped. Oh my god. Power? Wow, it's slow. On 10%. I don't think there's any point of doing this. Let's put the turbo on. Let's go straight for it. Turbo 10. Yeah, it's just got no power with just 10%, which makes sense. Ah, there we go. That's more like it. Yeah, this is very manageable, especially with the four-wheel drive. It just makes the traction so much better than the other two. So much better. Yeah. This is a lot easier than the other two, just literally for the fact that it's four-wheel drive. Got no power. When there's no turbo, there is no power, which is very realistic, I'd say. 46.6, fastest of the practice times. Obviously it's only a slow practice run, but yeah, this is going to be a good start. I'm not going to need as much practice in this, so let's get to the main runs. So here we are, here's the Honda's lap. Good starts off the line, really careful in his gears, up to third, hold third around the left-hander, then squeeze the throttle and then straight on the brakes. You really need to get on the brakes. We're going to leave it in second gear, because first gear is just useless. And we're going to use the rear wheel drive power now. Get down the hill, no point changing up to third, might as well just stay in second, it's just a waste of time. Really difficult corner going up the hill here. But we're going to get down to the S's. Just leave it in second again, no point changing gear. And again leave it in second for the traction, because first it's just there's no traction whatsoever. This corner is so difficult not to understeer off the side of the map. A little slide, try and get the power down, squeeze the throttle and over the line. 44.12. Right, here we are in the Nissan. So let's see if it can beat the Honda. The gearing is really not ideal in this car, up to third, but there's no power before like 6,000 RPM. So it's so difficult to get it right, so you have to use first gear. Good traction though, obviously being four-wheel drive, so that does help it, but the speed just isn't there for the exit out of the corners, especially this one. Look how long it takes, I'm flat out, but the turbo just takes so long to come in. Down into the S's. It does handle well though. And again down to first, little slide, but that's okay, we'll get away with it. And now we're going to leave it in second, and we're going to just floor it here and just build the boost, and over the line in a 44.860. So that was my fastest run, and a little bit slower than the Honda. Let's see what the Toyota can do. So here's the Toyota then. Let's see what we've got here. So off the line, we leave a little bit of throttle so we get better traction. Up into fourth gear already. We can change the gear in this car, which makes it a lot easier. Hold fourth gear, little squirt of the throttle before going down into second. Really good turning on this car. The tyres seem to have a lot more grip in this car. Up into third, down to second again. No point using first, similar to the Honda. Just no point. A little wiggle coming out of there. Leave it in third here for the S's. get as close as possible to the curbs, down into second, and then floor the throttle as early as possible. Brake, try not to go over the hill again. Almost send it off the side of the track, but we bring it back and then flat in third over the line for a 43.164, so way faster than the Nissan or the Honda. So a clear win for the Supra. And let's take a look at the replay then. So off the line again, I let off the throttle to get more traction into first. You can see the back end all over the place. Little dab of the brakes in fourth around that left-hander, and then it's just being patient around the hairpin, really patient. Just wait, then get on the throttle, because if you go out wide onto the grass, it's just useless. You have to wait and be patient. Again here, to be so patient to get on the throttle. It's such a slow corner. Here we can finally open the throttle a little bit, and then we send it into the S's, hop over the curbs, get it turned in. Again, patient on the throttle, otherwise you go wide out onto that grass bank, which is never useful. Patient again here, otherwise you end up in that wall on the left, and across the line in a 43.6. But just to put it in perspective, that is still almost 10 seconds slower than the real life record around here, so it's absolutely crazy how fast those hill climb cars are. So that's it for this video. I hope you enjoyed. The Toyota is clearly the JDM King of Prescott Hillclimb. I really hope to do some more of these videos in the future. We'll do a series of different cars going up the hill, see what's faster. It's a whole lot of fun doing these hill climbs. I really recommend downloading it if you have a Assetto Corsa and watching it in real life, because it's super fun to watch in real life as well. So let me know what cars you'd like to see go up the hill. I've already got a few in mind for the next few videos. And yeah, I'll see you in the next one. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Thanks so much, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.